following on from having Rob in last week, I've got a good friend of mine, Andrew Holbrook, in, who's a physiotherapist in Stratford at Tudor Therapy. I met Andrew through the golf club. He's joined Stratford-on-Avon, and when I emailed out to ask the members if they need any help, especially the older section of the membership, during this time, one of the first responses I got back was from Andy, offering to help me out with these services. So thanks for that, Andy. And from that, I managed to wangle a free look at my back from him, which is very kind. I'll be helping him out with his chipping when we're through this. So from that, we've become quite good friends, and we thought it'd be a good time to try and help out you guys while we're all stuck at home with some physical attributes of our bodies during the golf and how this time could have affected us. Just a little bit of background on Andrew. He's great physio around, but at the moment he is physio for the Wasps netball team. So I've already plugged in a bit of work experience when we get back to normal. I'm not sure how keen he is on that, but I'll push quite hard. So thanks for that, Andy. So yeah, now we're in the lockdown period, and some of us are able to exercise and hit golf balls, some of us aren't. How are these things going to affect us when we actually get back to normal? And are there any ways we can prevent or become better, prevent injuries or improve our injuries while we're sort of sat at home with a bit of time on our hands?
Brilliant. Yeah, thanks, Fred. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come and do a day's work experience. Yeah, we can sort that for you.
Not all bad, no.
So yeah, over the last sort of couple of weeks, I've been speaking to a lot of my patients on video link, and most of the problems that people seem to be facing at the moment physically are because of significant changes in their routine. So on one side of the coin, we've got people doing a lot of exercise, and sometimes that exercise isn't the kind of the regular exercise that they're used to. So, you know, people out running, people out doing more walking. So the things that go with that might be calf pain, knee pain, that type of thing. We've also got that group of patients that are working from home at the moment, and you know, their setup at home might be different to they're used to, the whole kind of desk setup, all the postural issues of spending lots of time sat down, and sort of linking up to the golfers. Then you know, that can cause problems with the neck, can cause problems with the back, and they will translate into the golf swing later on. The other thing as well is that the actual period of time where we're not doing our normal things, our body starts to change. You know, I was chatting to Fred yesterday about this, and he didn't hit balls last week because of his thumb, and he just said each day he just felt his body just getting a little bit more stiff, just a little bit more kind of out of tune with swinging a golf club. You know, so it's really, really important that during this time that you sort of try and maintain movement, and with golf it's all about rotation and extension of the body, and that's something that we'll come on to a little bit with some exercises in a minute, which Fred is kindly going to demonstrate. So those of you at the moment that can't hit golf balls, what advice would I give? So the first thing I would say is I would try and stick to a routine that is as close as possible to what your body is used to. So as golfers and human beings, we're designed to be on our feet. So I think start by getting your regular walks. Obviously Dan now is very kindly arranged that people can go down and walk at the golf club. So I think take advantage of that. The weather's beautiful, so just get out there and be in the fresh air walking. I know Fred's out there walking up the canal, running up the canal every day. So I expect him to be injured very, very soon. The other thing as well is
I can go fishing then. There's method in my madness.
That's it. That's all about having a multifaceted kind of interest. You've got something else to turn to.
Absolutely, yeah.
So then the other thing as well is the principles of the golf swing are all about rotating the body in good posture, which is the opposite of sitting down for long periods of time. So those people that are sat at the desk home working, I would say just take regular breaks, just have a little walk around, have a stretch. Rob showed some great exercises on the video with Fred a few days ago, so they're a great starting point just to work on rotation, to work on sort of muscle activation. And then if you are increasing your exercise levels, just make sure that you transition slowly. We've got a short video at the end of this which will play through some of the exercises with pretty decent technique. My son did a little bit of modeling for that, so thank you to him. I think Fred's going Fred's going to show you a few of those exercises now, and I'll just give him a few pointers. But the bottom line is, if anybody's running into any problems and want any advice, if you just get hold of Fred, he's quite happy to pass on my number, and I'm happy for him to do that. So yeah, we can have a chat and try and sort people out if they've got any problems.
I think you should have said Fred's going to have a go at these exercises, not show you. I'm not sure. But just yet.
Looking forward to this.
Right. Should we crack on with it?
Yeah. So the first one, we got this single leg hip hinge.
Okay.
Probably worth standing side on for that. Yeah.
So just literally. Are we touching the floor or just as low as we can go?
No, just down to about 45 degrees. So just keeping a nice straight back. It's just really working that hamstring on the standing leg.
Yes, you can feel it.
And then slowly just come back up again. So it's just keeping a smooth rhythm on this one. So then just go down slowly. Just try and keep your head up just a wee bit. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the first one. So the second one was actually lying on
both legs, obviously.
Yeah. So you might do 5 on each, but again, just do them very, very slowly and just keep the numbers low to start with. So then there's a nice little one for your core. If you have a lie on your back.
More here.
Yeah, and you've got one arm going up as your opposite leg goes down. And then just swap over. Yeah. Again, you can get an idea what Fred's doing there, but if you look on the video, that one's all about slow and control, the complete opposite of what Fred's doing at the minute.
Better.
Yeah,
hang on. We're that way, aren't we?
Yeah, no, it's opposite arm, opposite leg.
Yeah.
So it's a test of coordination as well. So when your right leg goes up, your left leg, you're doing same leg, same arm.
Okay, right. Should we start again?
Yeah. So, yeah, and keep the knee bent on the leg coming up, and then just go back down.
So there we go.
So as the leg goes down, the arm goes up.
Okay, that's going to need some practice, that one.
Yeah. So that one's all about coordination as well. So yeah, perhaps refer to the video on that one.
Yeah, we'll get your son to show us that one, mate.
Then the next one was the bends from the hip, the good morning. So you're just standing side on and you're just doing a hip hinge from the hip. So keep your head up slightly, keep your back straight, lovely, and then just come back up. Yeah, so don't need to go so low, nice and controlled, down to about 45 degrees. And then just come back up. So this is essentially strengthening the muscles in the lower back, just keeping a nice straight back.
Yeah, feels good all the way down here.
Yeah. And then you've got your bridge, your glutes bridge.
Which is down on the floor.
Down on the floor. So you've got your knees at 90 degrees.
Are we on the floor?
Yeah. So you're just pushing up through one leg. So you're just doing a single leg bridge. So you're pushing up through the leg that's on the floor. So extend your hip into. Extend your hip. Yeah, that's it. Hold it for a couple of seconds and then go back down again. Then go up again. Keep your head on the floor.
Yeah. That's the one you gave me when we came, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then that exercise can be repeated with your feet up on the sofa or on a chair, which obviously you can't do there. But again, if you look at the video, the two legs are working together. Yeah. And you're just pushing up through the hip. So that's just working the hip extension, which is obviously when you swing through and you're trying to clear your hips through the ball, you're actually just So essentially you're just working on the muscles to extend the hips. So it's working on your glutes, working on your hamstrings. So
really fit that one.
Yeah, so we're looking at 3 groups of muscles as golfers that we really want to be strong. It's your lower back, it's your glutes, and it's your hamstrings, and that little routine will give you a little head start on that.
Brilliant. So we've got those exercises to do, and what do you recommend doing those daily or every other day?
Yeah, I'd probably do them every other day to start with. I would just start with very small numbers. Just do a few of each. Just be comfortable with the movement to start with. And like I said, if there's any problems with doing those, with anything that's just not quite right in your body, just give Fred a shout, and I'm happy to have a chat with you.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, give me a shout on my email, Fred Dewsbury_golf sorry, that's my old email address. Fred at FredDewsbury_golf.co.uk. Give me an email, and I can forward them on to Andy. You can have a chat. It's been great having Andy here. It's clear that I need to do a few more of those exercises, A, learn them, and B, be able to do them. So I'm going to be doing it. So hopefully you guys can do it. Really appreciate your time, Andy, and can't wait to get out and play golf and see if these things are helping our game. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Fred. Yeah, stay safe, everyone. All the best.
Yeah, and you, buddy.
Keep watching how they're supposed to be done.